Bullish, the Sandbox cost forecasts range somewhere in the range of $3.56 and $7.76 by 2030. Market examiners accept Sand could reach $3.56 by 2025. Bearish, the Sandbox market cost expectation for 2022 is 63 cents. The Sandbox presentation. The Sandbox is most popular for its two crush versatile hits, the Sandbox and the Sandbox Development, which created 40 million downloads across iOS and Android. In 2018, Pixel, a versatile designer, distributor, chose to bring this fruitful client-produced content gaming IP in an enormous local area of makers to the blockchain environment. The objective is to make games like Minecraft and Roblox less famous by giving makers genuine responsibility for games in non-fungible tokens and paying them for partaking in the environment. This update will uncover all that you want to be familiar with Sandbox and its highlights. Nonetheless, our essential spotlight will stay on the Sandbox cost forecast from 2022 to 2030. What is the Sandbox? Sandbox is an Ethereum-based local area-driven stage that permits clients to make a virtual world, play in it, oversee it, and even adapt their experience. It is a virtual metaverse where voxel game resources made by clients can likewise become NFTs. The client should make voxel resources that can later be changed over into NFTs. The game maker is likewise addressed in the metaverse as a visual prearranging device board, permitting anybody to foster 3D games free of charge. Pixel pioneers Arthur Madrid and Sebastian Borget established the Sandbox, which permits game engineers to partake in its play to procure games, made conceivable by the Sand utility token on its foundation. It utilizes an agreement strategy known as confirmation of stake. Tokenomics of the Sandbox biological system. Sand is an ERC20 symbolic that drives all exchanges and connections inside the environment. By making a biological system for tokenized game resources, the Sandbox environment utilizes numerous tokens. The Sand token has two fundamental purposes: to act as the primary money for exchanges in the environment, to act as a prize to clients who add to the stage by making and organizing content, helping other people, and advancing the stage. Sandbox can likewise be utilized to purchase resources and land. Advanced land addressed by ERC 721 tokens, which are NFTs. Players can house games and resources on their territories. A 96 by 96 meter computerized parcel. There may be 166,464 land packages, and a home is made when a player combines many terrains into a solitary property. Ultimately, sand tokens can be marked to get extra sand and pearls and impetuses, two extra sorts of tokens expected to build resources. Impetuses are ERC20 tokens that lay out your resources level and shortage. Normal resources are the most uninteresting, while amazing resources are the most extraordinary. Pearls are ERC20 coins that are annihilated upon utilization, as well as being acquired through betting sand. Jewels may likewise be bought from different players. The Sandbox coin outline. An organization hold contained roughly 25.82% of the complete symbolic inventory. Another 17.18% was saved for the symbolic's underlying deal. The pioneers and colleagues got around 31% of the absolute symbolic stock circulated among them. Around 12% of the complete stock was saved for a committed Binance platform deal, and the excess 10% was saved as remunerations for project guides. The Sandbox current cost. The Sandbox is presently worth 79 cents USD. Sand has moved 2.12% as of now with an exchanging volume of $95,705,163. The Sandbox is as of now positioned 44 among all digital currencies with a market capitalization of $1,188,969,343 USD. Using the general strength list, moving weighted normal, Williams fractal and moving normal combination dissimilarity from the outline above, we can decide cost designs for the Sandbox to conclude whether having a bullish or negative year is going. The Sandbox value forecasts. On the off chance that you're searching for the Sandbox cost expectations for 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, and 2030 and need to fathom where the Sandbox costs can go from here on out, we'll take a gander at the Sandbox's past costs and see what specialized investigation proposes about the Sandbox cost conjecture. The Sand value expectation is exclusively founded on specialized examination, and I will utilize a progression of specialized markers like moving midpoints, trend lines, Fibonacci retracement, RSI, and MACD to decide the Sand coin cost forecast. The Sandbox value expectation 2022. The Sandbox, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astounding cryptographic forms of money to rise this year. The Sand cost estimate for 2022 expects a huge expansion in the year's last part, potentially coming to $1.19. Likewise with other digital currencies, the ascent will be continuous, however no impressive drops are normal. Averaging $1.11 in cost is very aggressive. Yet it is possible sooner rather than later given expected coordinated efforts and headways. Sand is supposed to have a base worth of 94 cents. The Sandbox Value Expectation 2023. In 2023, the Sandbox Sand Cost Expectation has a lot of space for extension. Because of the expected declarations of various new organizations and drives, we guess that the cost of sand will before long outperform $1.98. Nonetheless, we ought to hold on to check whether the sand's general strength list emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market instability, sand will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $1.58 and a typical exchanging cost of $1.74. The Sandbox Value Forecast 2024. In the event that the vertical pattern go on until 2024, it could reach $2.77 and sand might benefit. On the off chance that the market encounters a decay, the objective may not be met. Sand is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $2.53 and a low of $2.37 in 2024. The Sandbox Value Forecast 2025. In the event that the Sandbox effectively helps market opinion among digital currency lovers, the Sand coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, Sand will be green in 2025. The Sand is supposed to reach and outperform its unsurpassed high in 2025. In 2025, the virtual cash will be valued at $3.56, with a base cost of $3.17 and a typical cost of $3.32. The Sandbox Value Expectation 2026. After some broad determining and specialized examination, we gauge the sand cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $4.12 by 2026, with a base cost of $3.96 anticipated before the year's end. Besides, sand has a greatest value worth of $4.35. The Sandbox Value Forecast 2027. Because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2027. We are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $4.91. In the event that sand figures out how to break the safe level in 2027, we could see a greatest cost of $5.15. Neglecting to accumulate the help sand needs by 2027 could bring about a low of $4.75. The Sandbox Value Forecast 2028. While sand is endeavoring towards interoperability between organizations to rush communication, the bullish pattern from the earlier year is supposed to proceed, so the base exchange cost has been set at $5.54 and a yearly cost close above $5.94 in 2028. The Sandbox Value Expectation 2029. By 2029, the Sandbox will at last outperform its past ATH values and record new cost level. The base cost could be $6.33 and possibly arrive at a most extreme value worth of $6.73. Averaging out at $6.49.